Hello Aries, how are ya? Happy Friday. This is the Friday right before the 8/8 Lionsgate portal. This reading is for that portal, the energy of that portal. I've done several readings today, so hopefully my mouth still works. So this is going to be pulling on the powerful energy of the new moon in Leo and that Lionsgate portal. I'm shuffling your cards to pull some archetypes to get the theme of your reading. What can I tell you while I'm shuffling here? Oh, if you subscribe and comment, you will be entered to win a free reading from me. I haven't picked a date exactly yet of when I'm going to pick the winners, but it's coming. It's going to be sometime after the portal. So just comment. The comment is important because that's how I know who you are. It's the only way I can contact you. So just stay tuned in the future to see if you make a comment, if you've won or not. I think look towards the end of this next week after the portal is after the 12th. After the 12th. All right. What have I forgotten to say? I'm sure there's something, but I will tell it to you when I remember it. We are ready to stop shuffling and pick your archetype cards. See what your archetypal energy is right now. Oh, I know what I wanted to tell you. So before I get into these cards, because I was about to pull your archetype cards, I was meditating before. So what I'm trying to do now, and I haven't done it for all the portal readings, but I know I need to before every reading is meditate. So when I was meditating for you, for the Aries Suns, and I'm doing it for just the sun signs right now, I got what kept flowing up was the phrase ancient wisdom, ancient wisdom, ancient wisdom. So whether or not that's going to, the last two readings I did for Pisces and Aquarius, the meditation, what came up in the meditation was integral to the entirety of the reading. So I'm not sure, we'll see. I'm a little tired, so we'll see if it shows up in the reading or not. So let's see, let's check it out. We got Trickster. We got Virgin. Do you want me to pick from the, okay, hang on. I feel like, do you want me to take this card as well? I'm asking my guides whether I should take this or not. No, we're gonna go with 3 cards. We're gonna, unless we start reading these and this message is needed, so we'll see. All right, so we've got the Trickster archetype card, we've got the Virgin, and we've got the Queen. Interesting combo, right? Remember, the term that came up in my meditation was ancient wisdom. Let's see if it shows up in your archetypes. So the light attribute of a Trickster archetype is transcending convention, stuffiness, and predictable behavior. It's an interesting one. Transcending convention, stuffiness, and predictable behavior. Shadow, manipulating others through duplicity. Manipulation, not good. All right. So when they're in the upright, I believe you're accessing the light attribute of the cards, but that doesn't mean you're not ebbing and flowing in and out of the shadow attribute. So if you see both of these in you, shadow and light, I mean, it's not uncommon, right? We all kind of dip into our shadow sometimes, depending. Got the Virgin, maintaining symbolic purity of heart and spirit. Fear of intimate union is the shadow aspect. So let's see what we got here. Queen, light attributes. Radiates the regal feminine, uses her benevolent authority to protect others. So let's see, the Queen could be the Empress, kind of from the Tarot. Shadow attributes, becomes arrogant when authority is challenged, controlling, and demanding. Okay. So let me take a moment here. All right, Aries. I had to take a moment with this one. This one's an interesting energy. So this is your energy, right? This is you, Aries. So maybe a couple different scenarios here. I want to go for one scenario and see where it leads us. So have you been exhibiting any unpredictable behavior? Around your purity? Around your purity? Work with, don't, not work with me, bear with me as I talk through this. I don't know. The Virgin and the Queen seem at odds with each other, right? To me. Because I don't think the Queen becomes the, well, I guess there are Virgin Queens. Unpredictable behavior. Are you moving from from being a virgin to a queen? Okay, so this is maybe more, of course these are very symbolic. I almost feel like this is about growth of some kind, ancient wisdom and growth. Unpredictable behavior, transcending, so you're outside of the box here, right? If you're not is there some manipulation here as well? What is going on here? You know what? I need more information. This one stumped me. This is the first one that has truly stumped me. Let's get more information. I think if we get more information, the message will get clearer, and I don't want to continue to babble and waste your time here. So let us, because we're already 7 minutes in, and Rose hasn't gotten very far, right? So let's get this, I'm trying to get you zoomed in at the right thing here. So let's figure out what this trickster, virgin, and queen is. What does it have to do with ancient wisdom that came up in the meditation? Which cards would you like me to use, dear hearts? Pink, okay. I'm gonna go with the Soulful Revolution cards. One of my favorite decks from Mary Jo Cranmore. She hired an artist, or had an artist that worked on her cards for her, and they're beautiful. I love the colors. Let me shuffle here for a moment and see if we can get some more information. So I want you to contemplate right now how this, moving outside of the box, going against tradition and convention and stuffiness and the stiff shirt. So just bear with me as I talk through this, because when I do this, I usually end up with some type of conclusion. So tell me what that shadow attribute is again as I shuffle here. What is this? Fear of intimate union. The fear of intimate union really kind of is standing out to me right now. I honestly don't think this is about you being a virgin. I think this is more about you having fear of intimate union. And there's something about the queen and her authority, and maybe this is going to sound weird, I don't know, but maybe what we're talking about here is okay, I don't know where this is coming from. I do kind of, it rises up within me. So here's what I'm getting. I feel like you're moving into this space of not wanting intimacy with a significant other. And it has to do with moving into your divine feminine status. I have honestly no idea what that means at this moment, but let's see what comes out here. Let's see what happens. You don't want me to use these cards? Okay. Okay, I picked the wrong cards. Whoops. Sorry. All right, that's okay. Let's do the light seers. Aries, don't be angry with me. It has been a day. I wanted to get one more reading in because I'm not going to be available to do. I've got, I think, 4 more readings after this that I wanted to do for Lionsgate, but I'm busy all weekend, so I won't be able to get to them. So I'm a little bit disconcerted. So I'm trying to get in as many as I can, and I want to give you a quality reading. So I apologize if I seem a little out of it. But we're gonna work with this. I feel like we're on the right track with the last thing I said about a little bit of abstinence here, because you know it is outside of the norm, right? It's outside of the box. Moving into some type of abstinence because you're moving into that divine feminine status, because what's becoming more important to you is having provenance over yourself, sovereignty over yourself. So this is probably not going to speak to all Aries, right? But sovereignty is becoming very important to divine feminines. If you're on this spiritual path, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you aren't, if you're new to it and you don't quite understand what I'm saying about the sovereignty, provenance over yourself, then drop a comment and we'll talk about it, okay? Or I can send you more information. I'm doing a modified Celtic cross for you. What's at the bottom, what's underneath you, what's subconscious is, sorry, it's always an earthquake at the house of the budding intuitive, because I keep hitting the camera one of these days. Do you want me to pick from the bottom or from the top of the deck, please? Bottom, okay. You are coming out as, you're the center of the reading. You're coming up as the hanged man or woman, doesn't matter. 3 of Cups at the crown of the reading, at what's conscious. What's crossing you is the 10 of Wands. What's blocking you is love. Oh, somebody else got this in their reading, in their portal reading. Who was that? Was it? Man, I can't quite remember. Yeah, memory's gone. The World at the bottom of the deck. I like that. World at the bottom of the deck. And, you know, we are truly... Oh, I like what's at the bottom of the deck here for you. World, it's a portal. The beginnings and endings. A brand new beginning, right? So something... Everybody is having endings and beginnings right now. This portal is truly one that if you harness the energy, you're going to manifest the life you desire. And this to me always seems as though, so manifesting the world that you desire may have something to do with your home, happy home. 1111 card here. 4s are stability numbers, symbols of stability. Ace of Swords, brand new intellectual beginnings, epiphanies, spirit connection. Some intellectual endeavor. Okay, I'm spending too much time there at the bottom of the deck, but I like what's at the bottom of the deck, so I wanted to show it to you. Shoot, you're wearing your rainbow dress, girl, boy, whoever, man. Friend, how's that? Friend. So you're at who's at the center here? The hanged man again in reverse. You're coming out of the hanged man mode. Universe puts you in pause so that you can see something from a different perspective. How is it connected to your abstinence, your sovereignty, the ancient wisdom? How is that connected? We're going to try and find out. We're going to try and flush this information out. Notice the light here. It's almost like this person is coming to the surface. Doesn't it look like they're coming to the surface, like coming up from underneath the water? It's like you're coming out from underneath the water and you've had an epiphany. 12 card. That's the number 3 card. Threes are about co-creating with spirit, working with spirit. Threes are about working with others, but this is specifically about working with the divine. So something has given you, you've realized something here. That's at the center of your reading. So I want to check one thing. The Hanged Man what is the connection here? Neptune and water. Connected to the planet Neptune, and it's, of course, water, right? Yeah. Neptune is the hidden, the unknown. So maybe you have realized something that was deeply in your subconscious, hidden in your subconscious. That's what Neptune says to me. All right, let's keep going. What is crossing you is the Ten of Wands, the classic card of burdens. She's got a lot of burdens here. She's packed them up on her, whatever that is. That's not just I don't know. I don't know. You tell me what animal that is. You look it up. It's not just a bull. It's not just a, it's not a buffalo, I don't think. Anyway, Rose is tired, so I'm sorry. She's a little whacked out. But yeah, what is crossing your epiphany, this deep realization, is burdens. Burdens. What are those burdens? Okay, well, hang on. Let's get these cards read, and then we'll start pulling more cards to see what's going on. What is underneath you? What is subconscious? The Tower. Yeah. A sudden and abrupt change brought on by the universe. Underneath something, you don't know this is coming. Now you do. If you're watching this, now you know. There's it's time to rebuild. So when the tower comes down, what do you have to do after the tower comes down in your life? You've got to rebuild something. So maybe you already know what this tower moment is about. Maybe you don't. Maybe you feel things coming to a head, but you're not sure what's about to happen. You might be feeling the energy of something coming to an end, but you may not be consciously acknowledging it. But now you might have to take a moment of pause and think about what might be coming to an end. Because what happens is the universe will step in if you don't learn a lesson. If you don't learn a lesson, I mean, there's only so many, really, you only have so many, well, I don't know. There are two schools of thought, right? If you don't learn the lesson in this lifetime, guess what? You get to come back into the next lifetime to work it out then. But the universe kind of steps in and says, okay, I'm going to create a tower so that you have to learn this lesson. Will you learn the lesson? Maybe. You have free will. You are not bound by these readings, right? I got to remember to put that in the description. You are not bound by readings. You have free will. This is just a reading of your energy. I'm just making a note to myself because I keep meaning to put this in the description to let people know, but this is not the end all be all. But this is taking a snapshot of your present energy, right? That's what it's doing. Three of Cups is at the crown of your reading. That is the card of celebration, celebrating with friends. Celebrating. 3 people in this card. All right, let's move on. We're going to connect these here. What's blocking you? Ace of Cups, sweetie. 8 of Cups. That's a brand new love offer. Brand new love. Why is brand new love blocking you? Or why is a brand new passionate offer, an emotional offer of love blocking you? Okay, let's think about this. If we're talking about abstinence up here, if we are, I'm not saying we are, maybe I'm a little off base with that. Maybe you can let me know in the comments what it means to you. Because the words are even symbolic, right? The words are symbolic, the images are symbolic. So it may have a meaning to you that I'm not quite understanding yet. So if someone's offering you their cup of love, but you're wanting to not partake right now in an intimate relationship, you're wanting your sovereignty, and there's probably a reason. You maybe have been manipulated by some trickster, right, in the past, in the department of love making, or somehow, or not just love making. I'm referring to the fact that this is the Virgin card. And of course, I mean, it's not really about sex, but it could be. It could be. Have you been manipulated by a trickster who used sex as love? Let's see, am I saying that right? Who mistook sex for love, or you maybe took sex for whoa, my God, Rose, mistook sex to be love. Okay, that's what I wanted to say. Oh man, I really would love your feedback on this one, because this one's really specific and it may not resonate with a lot of people. So let's see what happens. In your outcome, in the outcome position, the possible potential outcome, what you're wanting, what you're afraid of is not having a reciprocal situation or relationship where you're getting equal give and take. I say you're afraid because it's in the reverse. And Pentacles are around money. They're around abundance, but doesn't mean that this. So this is really about a reciprocal relationship of any kind. It doesn't have to be career. It can be in a love relationship. It can be in a work relationship. It could be in a family relationship. Not getting what you deserve, and also putting more in and giving more than is necessary, and depleting yourself. I feel that here, depletion. Okay, depletion is coming up for me. Maybe you've been depleted by this manipulative thing over here. All right, let me leave that there. Let me go ahead and get some more cards, because this is interesting. This is really interesting read, different than all the others that I've had of the zodiacs for the portal. So there's some deep, you've realized some deep, you've had some deep epiphany about, okay. These came out sideways, so I tend to want to read them sideways, which means a more like neutral meaning. But let me go ahead and look at them in the upright. You got the Empress in the upright. If we read them in the upright position, if we don't turn them sideways, we're gonna figure this out. We're gonna work through this. You got the Hermit in reverse. So when I see the Hermit in reverse, I often feel like that is you've moved beyond going, okay, this may be connected. So have you hermited so much that you feel a little depressed about it? Almost like, okay, here's what came up for me. Almost like I don't want to have sex with anyone, right? I don't want to have sex with just anyone. And maybe sex isn't the right word. I don't want to have this intimate thing with anyone. I want my intimacy to be with myself. But there's a little bit of depression around it. And maybe this tower is around moving you out of that hermity depression type mode. I'm not sure. This is complex. Whatever this is, it feels very complex to me. Red with the Empress, who is the Mother Gaia. Oh, she's got a fish. These are fishies coming off her shoulders. The Empress, the Goddess, the Divine Feminine. And okay, yeah. Connecting to the Queen here. The Divine Feminine, you're wanting to birth something new, and I don't think it's a baby, especially if you're not wanting to be intimate, right? You're wanting sovereignty here. You're wanting to nurture yourself so that you can nurture others. There's a need to come out of this hermit mode. There's a message to come out of this hermit mode. Okay, those came out before I even asked a question. So let me put them here for now so that you can see them. And maybe more information will come as we move into the reading. This is probably going to go about 50 minutes, just saying, because most of them have averaged out to about 45 to 50 minutes. That's because a lot of them have been really complex readings like this one. What are these burdens about, please? What are these burdens crossing? Okay, please, can we get one card, please? My cards are flying out by the 3s and the 4s, and it did really just, ooh. Spirit's like, okay, fine, here's one card. It's so funny. Spirit has a really good sense of humor. Just saying. And they really listen. Your guys listen. They're like, okay, here's your one card, damn it. They get irritable too. They're used to me being irritable. They've been cussed out many a day. Okay, so, sorry, I am a little punchy right now. So, to clarify the burdens, the heavy burdens, you've packed up your heavy burdens, you're wanting to leave them behind, but they're blocking you. They are not blocking. This is your blocking card. This is like a blip between this epiphany, this deep knowing, this deep understanding of something from your subconscious has brought up baggage, heavy burdens of this baggage. Kind of feels like right now all the baggage is piled on top of you as you're hanging in the upright. It feels very heavy. But to clarify it is the Epiphany card. It's saying Epiphany underneath and Epiphany on top of the burdens. So I believe what Spirit, the guides are saying is, you've had an epiphany, use what you've learned now. I feel like it's saying, it's giving you the same exact message. Below it and below the burdens and above the burdens. I think that's a pretty strong comment on, look, yes, there are burdens related to this epiphany, but you can move beyond them. Use your intellect. You've got what it takes. You've got what it takes. And this is a brand new beginning, an Ace of Swords. Maybe some more swords will come out before the end of the reading. 8 of Cups in the reverse. Something's returning. Are you returning? Are you returning to something here? And should you be? It's just coming, believe me. It's trying to come out. I think I'm wanting to say, are you returning to these burdens over and over again? Dwelling in them? Is that what's happening? A Spirit is saying it's time to stop dwelling in the burdens. You've got what it takes here. Ooh. And what flies out is the Wheel of Fortune, the Wheels of Change. It's a 10 card. 10s are about endings and beginnings. And didn't I say, was it your reading where I said everybody's ending and beginning cycles? It could have been the last reading I did. They run together, unfortunately. Everything starts to run together. But the Wheel of Fortune is change. Now, if I got if I pull another card on this, that other card will inform whether this is good change or challenging change. So let's see what we got. Let's see what happens with the change card. This one popped out too before I asked a question. It seems like the guides are a little bit impatient with me, so they throw the cards out before I even know what the question is. And you know what? You're probably impatient with me right now, so I'm going to shut up. My guides are like having a ball with me in this moment. The Magician in reverse. The wheels of change, the wheels of fortune are moving for you. But the card that's come next to it is, so I feel resistance from you. Feeling as though you can't manifest this change that you want. Again, so why? What Spirit is saying, you've got what it takes, but you're resisting manifesting. Why? Why are the Aries resisting what they're perfectly capable of manifesting? They're trying to manifest this new. This is about fertility. So the whole Lionsgate, portal thing is about birthing and setting clear intentions for the life that you want. A fertile life, an abundant life, a prosperous life. And what does that look like for you? How do you manifest that? Regardless of your doubt, change is coming, my friends. Tower and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. The universe is saying, look, if I need to give you a nudge, I'm gonna. Okay? Let's see. Let's find out. Okay. I was asking I was going to ask it out loud, and the card flew before I could ask it. I was asking, what is going on over here with this Ace of Cups? And what came up is Nine of Swords, which is anxiety, sleepless nights, mental torturing yourself. There's another tarot deck I have here where they call it, oh gosh, if I could find it, what do they call it? I really want to find it, because what they call it is perfect. Come on, girl. Spirit, where is it? Please. Top, bottom, middle. Kind of in the middle. Okay. I'm asking my guides. I need all the help I can get. That's Nine of Wands, not Nine of Swords. Good night. Nope, 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 nope. No, not here. All right, this is an act of futility. So anyway, Nine of Swords is, isn't that interesting what came off this deck? I might use this deck to clarify. What we got, so Nine of Swords is about really torturing yourself with your thoughts, anxiety, extreme anxiety. But you'll notice there's a white bird. The birds are around mental, the thinking, the overthinking, the overanalyzing, the analysis paralysis. Why is there anxiety? Why are there sleepless nights around this love offer, please? What is this love offer about? Why is it bringing on so much anxiety, please? Well, because it's ending? Is that why? Got the Death card. Oh goodness, now that I'm looking at these cards beside each other, okay, this may not be for a lot of people, but I'm going to throw it out there. Let me throw it out on the table. Is there pregnancy involved? Did something happen with a pregnancy? See the pregnant Empress? This is not going to be for everybody. This is very specific. Did something happen with a birth? Did a birth not happen? Okay. Death card doesn't usually mean an actual physical death, but I'm getting just maybe it could be, and I'm sorry if it's true, if someone passed, if you had a child that passed, and that's what brought, because I'm asking what brought up all this anxiety, and it's death and rebirth. Something is transforming. Something is really big change. A big change around this love, this offer of love, and it's a cup of love. Was this cup of love around a birth? Not for everybody, sweet, not for everybody, but If it is, drop a comment, and I'm really sorry for your loss if that's the case. Yeah, this is a really complex reading. There's a lot going on here, but there is, can you see these? Let me make sure you can see these. You see this? The Death and Rebirth card, the Tower card, and the Wheels of Change in a row. I lay these out intuitively, but when you look at them, look at what's happening here. Come on. Oh, fingernails, where are you when you need them? Look what's happening here. Change, change, change around an epiphany. Okay. Let's see, how much time are we in? We're 35 minutes in. Let's ask another question. This is around your fulfillment in life. So like I said, it's an auspicious time to sit down with a piece of paper, a pad and a pen, your journal, write it up on your computer in a Word document if you want. I don't care what you use, but on Sunday, 8/8, sit down, please, and write out what it is you want. Not only what you want, but how you want to feel in life. What is it you want? Do you want freedom? Do you want to be able to work in a career that makes you feel like you're serving others? Do you want to have a flexible schedule? Do you not want to work at all? Do you want to have a home that you love? And what does it feel like to be in that home? What does it feel like to be in the exact place you want to be? Write it down. Do not write the things that you don't want. Don't say, I don't want this, I don't want that, because law of attraction is going to bring in what you don't want, okay? It is a universal law. It's simply attraction. Like attracts like. All right. I'm shuffling and shuffling here. I want to ask, how can we, let's see, I was going to say, how can we help Aries? Well, Hierophant it's a 5 card. It's a card, again, another card of change. Seeking enlightenment by looking to spirit, higher learning. Look at this person laughing, sitting in a meditative state. How can we help you? And I pretty much give this advice to every sign. You may need to sit down in meditation. Not only journal what you want to feel, but sit down and meditate and feel it in your body in every way. What would it look like? What would it sound like? What would it taste like? What would your body feel like if you had exactly what you wanted? This is also called it's the marriage card. It's the card of higher commitment. So this kind of speaks to, somebody earlier got the nun and the something card. What's the other one? Nun? I can't remember the other. Are you looking to become someone who is committed to God, essentially? Abstinence, becoming sovereign. Again, this is probably for a very small, this message is for a very small percentage, but this is looking to for higher source, for higher wisdom, climbing up those stairs, opening up the crown chakra, receiving and surrendering to the information that you need. Okay, let me move beyond that, because I'm not sure where. That's interesting. Wow, that message that came up, I know that can't be, that might be for one person, right? Okay, what's next for Aries? What's next, please? What's next? What's coming? That card wanted to come out just a second ago. I just put it back. You got, oh, holy moly, you guys. You just got the 8/8. 8 and 8. The portal is on 8/8, August 8th. That is no coincidence. You got the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. You got the Eight of Wands in the upright. Eight of Pentacles in reverse can speak to overworking, like workaholism, trying to avoid emotions possibly. But there's movement, there's messages coming in, and there's a victorious feel to this card. So something around working really hard, and maybe too hard, and messages coming in. Messages coming in. So what are these messages, please? What are these messages? I want to... What are these messages, please? What is this message about? Do I need to switch to another deck, please? Ooh, maybe not, because they're flying out. Letting go of control. There's some control issues, maybe? That's the Emperor. You have the Empress and the Emperor. I think you're trying to balance out your divine feminine balance card, balancing out your divine feminine and your divine masculine. Spirit, can you confirm, please? Messages. Okay. This tried to come out earlier. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Is there some type of long-term thing coming to an end here with an Emperor? Is this a boss? Okay, let's see. Is this a boss? Maybe you had a falling out with a controlling boss, and you've been there for a while. Oh man, so complex, this one. Whoa. It's time to move on from this hard work. You're ending. Feels like you're ending. Yeah, change, sitting right on top of all this change. Looks like you want this to end. You want to change. You want this long term. Whoever this guy was, he might have been, I'm sorry, but he might have been a dick. Very controlling. Now the other scenario could be a relationship, could have been a love relationship with an Emperor type, a controlling type that you want to come to an end. Could be a relationship with yourself about being too controlling, and it's been too long. This is your abundance card. This is abundance in all things. Not feeling abundant when it's in reverse. But also, this is about longevity, so some long-term something or other. Yeah, you know what? Let's see what's the time. Oh my goodness. All right. This was a little all over the place. It felt like it to me. Maybe it wasn't for you. I would love to hear from you, man. This is, I'm kind of a nosy reader. So if this resonates, can you let me know how it resonates for you? Because this one has been super, I mean, I've done a lot of intuitive reading here. And the most difficult energy to read was that beginning archetypal energy. And I'd really love to know if I was way off the mark or if I was hitting somewhere in the middle or... Anyway, all right, let's get some advice. Let's get some advice from Archangel Metatron. If you're not into archangels, if you don't believe, that's okay. This is just higher wisdom from the highest source of wisdom, your highest self. So it could even be, you can just consider it advice from you if you don't want to, think about the angel side of this. If you do, Archangel Metatron is the gatekeeper to all the other archangels. He kind of dispatches who you need when you need it. So many archangels, it's hard to know who to call on, right? So he's going to call on them for you. So Spirit, please give out these Aries. This is a lot going on here, and some pretty deep epiphany here, and pretty deep, like really subconscious work around some deep-seated, you know what, the burdens, deep-seated burdens. What are these burdens? All right, Spirit, what does the Aries need to hear right now, please? Hold on. I'm going to shuffle these. I messed. Ooh. Come on. Come on. We need to get them some. We need to get them some guidance here. We've been blabbering on and on. And they really what they want is some guidance, and that comes from you, spirits. So please, let's give our Aries some guidance. Ooh. This one wanted to come out, and I didn't take it. I wasn't sure why I wasn't taking it, but now here it is. You got 3 cards popping out. Tree of Life, Travel On, 32 card. Okay. 3 and 2 is 5. Another card of, oh goodness gracious. 2 5 cards in a row. 2 5 cards. You got Tree of Life, Travel On. Another message of moving on. Moving on from, there's some moving on here, and it's saying you've got what it takes. You've had the epiphanies. You know what these epiphanies are. You've seen the signs. Spirit has been speaking to you in signs in some way. So you're someone who is spiritually connected. And you got the dimensional gateway. This is an invitation. Here you are. Another sign got this card. Look at the portal here. This is the portal we're about to walk through. It's a 33 card. That is a master number. Look up master numbers. It's an auspicious number, and it's a powerful number. You're being called. There's an invitation to become ascended into your... So whatever it is you're seeking to do here, it's your calling. It's your calling. I'm curious to know what you're after here, what it is you're seeking. Let me get some more. Let me get a mindset card. You know what? I want a mindset card, and I might want a Colette Baron read card for you. Let's do Colette first, because she got some serious wisdom up in her. So let's do it. All right, Colette. Oh. It popped right out. I want to see if she has any more. Imagine. It's a 2 card. Whatever you believe, you receive. Whatever you dream. You can dream. You can imagine your life. So we're talking about, you're trying to create here. There is some... What is this connecting to here? There is something you are dreaming of doing. But this, whatever happened over here, this anxiety, this anguish, this is anguish. Something over here got you a little stuck. Let's get some more. That Imagine card. This is manifestation 101, right? We were just talking about it. How do you want to feel? Up here at the top of your reading, celebration. What is it you want to celebrate? You know what? I need a card on that. Spirit, what does Aries want to celebrate? Please. What is the celebration about? It almost feels... You don't want to feel out in the cold anymore, and you want your authenticity to shine through. You don't want to wear a mask anymore. Interesting message. You want your authenticity to shine. Are you somebody who's very unique? You don't want to be left out in the cold because of your uniqueness anymore, and you want to be able to celebrate your authenticity. I think yours is going to be the longest reading. It's fascinating me what's happening here. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is about taking care of yourself. So, and in addition to this message of wanting to feel celebrated for your authenticity, your uniqueness, is the call to celebrate. Take care of the queen, who is you. 2 queens. Two queens, my love, and it's all you. This is, I don't believe this is about another person right now. We may have had somebody over here, something, again, there was something sad that happened over here. But this queen is wanting to take care of herself, sovereignty of self, purity of self, belief in self, authentic self, leaving behind any trickery or manipulation around. Again, there's something that's trying to come out. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, come on, cards. You're trying to let go of some pain. There's internal conflict. There's trying to juggle which direction you want to go, not making the decision. So around this, trying to move into your authenticity, you felt stabbed in the back. You're trying to release that pain, but there's been a lot of internal conflict and competition. Maybe just all internal, but maybe it's not. Maybe there's real competition around whatever it is your authentic being wants to do in life. And then making the decision has been a challenge. It's been hard to make a decision to step into your authenticity. That's what I'm getting here. Oh man, this just gets deeper and deeper and deeper. Let me get another Colette Baron read. You might end up having an hour, my friend. That's okay. I think we need it. I need it. I need some resolution here. This is something else. Authenticity is huge in the divine feminine world right now, and masculine. Loyal heart. All right. Let's see if we get anything else. Ooh, that's too many, Spirit. Really, it's just too many. Can we have one more? Let me try and get one more. Imagine a loyal heart. Are you looking... Loyal heart. You're the loyal heart. You're the loyal heart. Please, Spirit, any more from Colette Baron Reed? Any more? Come on now. Any more, please? Anything? No, they're saying nope. Okay, I want to read this to you, Aries, because I love the way this is. I want to read from the book here for this loyal heart. This is about manifesting your dreams. So manifesting this loyal heart, and here's what the message is. Evidence of loyalty will appear in your life. Others will prove they are faithful to you, and you will in turn commit fully to them. There is a sure and abiding certainty in your heart. Know that Spirit is always loyal to you, no matter the outer circumstances in your life. Trust and have faith. If you are eternally loved, always divinely protected, and divinely directed. So this speaks back to that, this feeling a need to become a virgin, not a virgin, what's the other word I used earlier? Abstinent in some way, and it doesn't have to be sex, it can be in another way, abstinent in some way. This Spirit is showing up here. This loyal heart card is yet another 8 card for you, my friend. This is screaming at you to use the energy of the 8-8 portal. Screaming at you. On Sunday, take your time to get your journal out. Take some space for yourself, and I recommend being alone. If you can't be alone in your home, then please find a nice space, maybe outdoors. You're really being nudged gently that whatever it is you're trying to manifest, you got Spirit on your side. You got Spirit on your side. All right, one final. I'm curious to see what your limiting belief card will be. Those are very telling cards, so let's see what pops out for you. All right, this is the final card. Let's make it a good one. It usually is. It usually sums up the whole reading with just one little card. My joke is I should just pull this card at the beginning of the reading and we can save ourselves some time. Right? I enjoy these readings way too much for that, though. too much? Do we want all these? Most of the signs are getting like 3 of these cards flying out. All right, the first one is what can I burn? And I just read these because they have great, I don't know if it's focusing well enough for you to read, but I'll read them. Burn it all, the ugly lies, the pain, the shame, the criticism, the images that run through your head, the reminders of what you did wrong, and the proof that you are not enough. Burn, baby, burn. Your soul is calling. It's time for a rebirth. You are like the phoenix rising from the ashes, no longer attached to the past. You are free. Your wings are ready. Use them. Your soul's action is make the choice that you will no longer let the past define you. Pick up your pen. What will your next chapter look like? Okay, that's why I love these cards. They repeat and sum up exactly what I just said in the reading. On Sunday, even if it's not on Sunday, if it's Saturday or if it's Monday, the energy of this portal is through the 12th, August 12th. So use that energy through the 12th to sit down, pick up your pen, and write down what it is you want your life to look like and feel like. Leaving this pain behind, and maybe this was hard to leave behind, this burden, this hurt, this pain. And I feel like, honestly, there are several things going on here. There's a struggle to be your authentic self. There was some type of wounding, some painful event that happened here, possibly a birth. Okay. I'm going to leave that there because I know I'm going on too long. Am I consistently showing up? Some trade their dreams for comfort, yet comfort is the enemy of progress. Success requires showing up every single day, even when you don't feel like it. And even when it feels uncomfortable, it takes guts and an endless vision to stay consistent to your dream. So here's this, it's the same thing. It's this dream. You've got a dream. Imagine, journal where you can be more consistent in your life in alignment with your soulful goals, then show up. Yeah. They never fail. These final mindset cards never fail to like hammer in the message. Do I surround myself with people who lift me up? This is speaking to me, this is speaking to the authenticity, having to hide who you really are behind a mask to be around people who don't understand you, okay? The people with whom we surround ourselves determine who we become. Does your tribe fill you up? Do they inspire you? Do they believe in you? Do they help you step into your greatest potential? You might be leaving behind a tribe here, a group of people. Make a desire list of the type of people with whom you wish to surround yourself and clarify if there is anyone in your life who no longer serves you. Can you love them from a distance? Again, this can occur as you journal about this dream of yours. Write it all down. Leaving people behind is part of the spiritual journey. If you're not familiar yet with the spiritual journey, a lot gets left behind. A lot. Marriages, friends, homes, groups of people, institutions, you name it. Sometimes on a spiritual path, you are left sitting in an empty room and wondering what the hell just happened. But it's all for growth. It's all for evolution. It's all for moving forward. It's all into manifesting your dream, the one that you deserve. Remember, you were feeling as though you were not getting equal give and take, right? So you are seeking the balance of equal give and take. We all deserve equal give and take. Unfortunately, we don't always get it, right? So Aries, this has been a long one. It's been an interesting one. I would love to hear your comments, your questions, or your concerns. If you need more information about anything I've said, please feel free to comment below. You can win a free reading if you comment and subscribe. Have a great portal. Sit down and write out your dreams. All right, have a great one.